Hello beautiful people, it's Cindy here. Welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be a live update video as I have been away from this channel for a really long time, especially for 3 years going. And I know we started off on this page or on this channel creating beauty tutorials as well as lifestyle content on here together with other content strategy content on here, but we've been away from this channel for some couple of years, almost 3 years now, and I just don't want to start uploading content on here, although I have recently uploaded a few content on here. But I also wanted to update you guys because you guys deserve to know what's been happening or what happened, why I left. So this is why we are here. All right, so before I left, I had been struggling on this channel in terms of growth and visibility on my long form content. My short forms had been performing and doing well. Incredible results I've been getting from my short form content, and I really do appreciate that. But again, I wanted those results on my long form content and I wasn't getting those. And somewhere along the way, I fell because it started feeling like to me that I was pouring water into a basket, and I wanted the visible results because I have seen lots of creators come on here. They created their channel, their content was doing well and all of that, and they've grown. And I wanted that for myself. I mean, as a creator, we all want growth and visibility, right? Visibility is the currency in the digital market or in the digital world as a content creator. And that was what I wanted, but I wasn't getting it. Somewhere along the way fell apart, started comparing myself to other creators, started copying what other creators were doing as well because I wanted the result they were getting, but I wasn't getting it on my long form. And for me, the long form videos were just something I kind of enjoyed doing. At some point in my journey, it started feeling like a chore. It no longer felt like passion because here is the backstory. The reason why I created this channel in the first place before was to escape from what I was dealing with in real life. So this channel felt like an escape. It was an easy escape for me. And prior to that, I had been watching a couple of YouTube videos while I was working or while I had my 9 to 5. So I decided to create my YouTube channel and start uploading or start creating content as well because my 9 to 5, to me, I had a lot going on. So I just needed something that would make me not think about work. That was why I created my channel. And the channel was going, it felt, I kind of like enjoyed it, especially with learning new things and trying new things, meeting a lot of creators on here, getting inspired by other creators as well. It felt really good doing that because that was easy, not concentrating on work stuff or not being too serious on here. So along the way, what felt like passion started to feel like chore because it got to a point where I wasn't getting the results I wanted on my long form content. And that was where I began to fall apart and my channel started falling apart. So in 2022, I had a lot of things going on or dealing with. Even prior to when I started the channel, I was dealing with a lot behind the scenes in real life, but the channel was easy. I mean, there was no much concentration on the channel. So I just created content, uploaded on here, but I was really proud of myself being a content creator. That aside, 2020 came, 2020 happened. I was also getting into the system or into the game, enjoying what I was doing while lots of things were happening behind the scenes. In fact, 2020 was a whole dilemma on its own because aside the lockdown, a lot of things also was happening in my life as well. Now, 2021 came, I enjoyed the process. 2022 came and 2022 was heavy for me. And in 2022, that was the period where everything started falling apart deeply. Real life, it was heavy. I was feeling heavy. So the channel that was supposed to be the easy escape was now giving me trouble, or it felt like it was giving me trouble, or like I was trying to force something to happen and it wasn't happening. I was pouring a lot of effort into my content, but nothing was seemed to be happening. And there I kind of met some amazing creators, content creators, YouTubers from our shorts community, who so happened to be really encouraging, later became friends, and they supported me. But the support is incredible. Again, on YouTube, having the community is one of the best thing you can actually do for yourself. And I always wanted to have a community, like-minded community, and I did have that. But I also wanted my channel to grow, to also have a community on my channel, but I wasn't having that. And now I started to drown. Then again, in 2022, a couple of my videos got taken down for community guidelines, and it almost resulted to the termination of my channel. And that was where things started falling apart deeply. And I told myself, okay, I was going to give myself another chance to revive this channel, if there's a way this channel is, if there's going to be a comeback on the channel. And let me also tell you something that was happening behind the scenes while I was dealing with that and uploading content. Majority of the videos, long form videos, weren't actually doing well. So coupled with the fact that I'm at the verge of almost losing my channel, I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't take it. Like, a lot was already happening in my life. Now also on YouTube is heavy for one person to deal with, and there's just so little you could share with people, right? And so majority of the videos I uploaded during that season or during that time of my life, I would cry behind the scenes, dust off my face, clean my tears, then show up for you guys. Nobody actually knew that was happening. At least a few close friends of mine knew that was happening, or that was the phase I was in. But I was really determined to get back up on this channel, to have that easy escape, to not think about my real life, because I mean, it's majority of the time it's just me in front of the camera talking to you guys and all of that. So 2022, everything was happening with the cry and back and forth and all of that. Then the incredible things was also happening in 2022. I think towards the end of 2022, that was when short forms got introduced and the monetization of short form. And I decided to try short form, and it started to gain traction on my channel. I was enjoying it as well because it was just quick and easy, but I also enjoyed long form content as well. I'm a talker, I'm a yapper. I love talking, and the long form seemed to be relatable more than a short form, because short form is just quick and easy. So like there's just little you can do on short form. Now, getting to the most interesting part, in 2022, from Shorts, I got spotted out as Shorts Creator Spotlight for 2022, which was amazing. It was incredible, right? But a lot of things too were also happening at that time. But that was incredible for that to have happened, because who would have known? But again, in 2022 as well, that was when through Shorts I got an all expense paid trip by YouTube to Afrochella, which was also incredible. I mean, I don't even take those moments for granted. Right now, while all of that were happening, I was excited. Towards the end of the year, I got lots of gifts from YouTube, couple of gifts from YouTube in 2022. Now come to 2023, I came with that same intensity to create content with the hype and the passion and everything, because now I was starting to feel alive again on the channel. At least something was happening, even though the long form content weren't doing great, but the short forms were kind of encouraging, right, to keep going, at least maybe. So lots of people at that time thought maybe it was because of the short form content and maybe they were kind of competing or colliding. But truth be told, my long form content weren't actually doing well. So it wasn't like short and long form on my channel were competing. And that aside, 2023 came. It was incredible, right? I was starting to feel alive again, but the long form content weren't doing great as well. And this time I told myself, okay, let's push more in 2023, because we're pushing in 2022, mid part of 2022, and now we were seen by YouTube, right, by the app. Even though the videos weren't doing well, let's push. Maybe it's going to transition into the long form videos. We were doing that, so I gave myself 3 months that if it doesn't peak, then we're going to leave, because behind the scenes I had already had a thought of leaving. Prior to that, I had created another channel that was also like some source of encouragement as well. And this time 2023, we kept on pushing, and on this channel creating beauty tutorials on here as well. Majority of the beauty tutorials on there, we had to repeat the exact same thing that we were doing in 2022 by crying behind the scenes, show up on camera and all of that. 2023 too was a lot for me, because I also had a lot of things happening behind the scenes as well in real life. Now this YouTube channel so happened to be like, okay, we want something happening. At least let it be that this is an easy escape. Let it not just be that I want to force something on here as well, because it felt like we were forcing the videos to do well on here, but they weren't doing well. The long form videos weren't picking up at all, just the short form. So 2023 January came, said, okay, let's give another try. We still have 2 months left, right, which is February to March. In February, that was when the full monetization of shorts came in, with you receiving revenue on your short form content, or you monetizing your YouTube channel using the short form. So I was excited about that. Along the way, I decided to also focus more on the long form, because now shorts is monetized. So then people enjoyed more short forms than they did long form, and I wanted more people from my long form content, because short form content, to me, I was using it to gain subscribers, and majority of the subscribers I gathered on here were from short form content. Almost half of you guys are from short form content. So now I wanted more people to watch my videos from long form content. I wasn't getting that. It was daunting. And now I was caught up between focusing on here on my beauty channel or on my other channel. Now, again, in 2023, in February, I got gifted another gift from YouTube, which so happened to be this YouTube Shorts lights behind me. Incredible. Then in March, again, nothing seemed to be happening on here. By then, my heart and soul were already off here, but again, something incredible was already happening behind the scenes. We were being seen by lots of brands, because the short form we are doing well, right? They were gaining massive views than the long form content, and I wanted that for my short form. I know why I'm repeating this on here. So March onto April and May, nothing was happening, so I decided to exit the channel, maybe to take a break from the channel. And the break was really long, that I had to leave. I think my last upload on here was in May. Long form video was in May. I tried to breeze in back here in September to see maybe if I could get back up on the channel, but yeah, nothing actually happened in September until I left fully, and something incredible happened. When I had left, my heart and soul weren't on the channel. I started gaining in traction. Apparently, the long form videos started gaining more traction, and the traction were actually coming from Google recommendation and search as well. So majority of the videos were feeding into the other subsequent videos and transition onto search as well. So Google recommendation and search were what was feeding or bringing more people to the channel, or where I was gaining traction from. I was excited when I saw it, but again, my heart and soul and mind weren't here anymore, because I told myself, what if I come back and it's still the exact same thing, rinse and repeat, or all of this is just a way for me to come back and drown completely. So then I was just telling myself, remember how much you poured your heart into this and you got disappointed. Remember earlier you were comparing yourself to other creators, you were copying what other creators were doing. You weren't seeing results, they were seeing results. Fear started coming in, self-sabotage started coming in, doubt started coming in, lots of things started coming in. And my mind started playing this mind game thing where I was speaking to myself in a way that I wouldn't allow anybody speak to me or talk to me. And I just told myself not to. No, I'm not going to go through that phase again. So I left. But again, but after I left at the end of the year, something incredible happened from YouTube. I mean, the majority of the things that happened on YouTube, especially with the gifts from YouTube, I don't take any of those for granted at all. At the end of 2023, I was gifted this for end of year gift. This is a mini speaker, or this is a speaker. This is a speaker. This is mini me. Behind her, she has my name, Sindy Akpolo, the year my channel was created. I love this, and everyone who's seen her love her. Like, I was really excited when I got this, or I got an email to receive this, because then what actually was or kept me going during that phase in my life, or what I was dealing where I was doubting myself or creating content on here, I was listening to music behind the scenes. I would cry, create content, listen to music behind the scene. That was what actually kept me going, because I was dealing with a lot behind the scenes in real life, and the YouTube channel was just something that I wanted to work, right? Or wanted to work out. So music was what kept me going during that time. And when this came, it was priceless, it was beautiful, and I cherished her. She's been with us for 3 years. Beautiful. Everyone who's seen her love her, but they actually wanted to get her, but they couldn't find her because she is a limited edition. Beautiful, right? Yeah. And together with that, this also came in the box as well. Let me put it here. This also came with the box as well, or this box or huge box also came with her. Apparently, this is just a thank you from YouTube for being a creator on the platform, or just to thank us or appreciate us creators, or a few of us creators. And this right here is just beautiful. I don't take any of the moment for granted. Thank you, YouTube. I have done an unboxing on this, which I uploaded on Shorts, but I haven't had the time to create a long form video talking about this, so I just thought to chip this in together with this video. Right now, open her up. This is what we have. All of the part of the box are written with thank you, thank you in different languages. Right? How beautiful and incredible this is. Like, how thoughtful it is for YouTube. Now, here we go with this box. Also, thank you from YouTube as well. Open up the box. Here, this is what we have. All right, so what was actually in here was a speaker. So this was where the speaker sat in, beautifully, all protected and covered. Yeah, so she doesn't get damaged. And incredibly, this is just a beautiful thing that happened in my life. I actually have been praying for, or hoping to one day have my name inscription, especially my name on this channel, my name inscription behind me, and this actually came. Everything I wanted. See, everything actually happens. You remember the part in the Bible say lines are falling in pleasant places for my sake. This is it. Like, this is exactly what I wanted, and it so happened to be what I got. It's behind here has the number of subscribers I had then, the total amount of views I had that year, and the likes for that year, my watch hour for that year as well, and fan comments. Yeah. Beautiful. So while all of this were happening, I was excited behind the scenes. I was happy, but I couldn't bring myself to come back here. So in 2024, now 2024, let's get back here. I told myself, okay, rather than creating beauty tutorials or beauty content here, let me put up new content. I decided to put on commentary reactions on here. It did great. So in my head, I told myself, okay, this was doing well. Why wasn't the long form content picking? And I already know how long it usually takes me to create content for this channel. So why wasn't it doing well? And after a while, I told myself that I didn't want this on this channel. I want to revive the channel back to gain a beautiful community. So I took down all of the videos, all the commentary videos. And in 2025, I was supposed to come back, but my mind started doubting and telling me, remember what happened in 2023 or 2022? You still want to come back? I decided not to come back. So in 2025, I decided to open a new TikTok account to start creating content on TikTok. It was incredible. I was enjoying TikTok, right? Decided to also upload on Instagram and Facebook. We go back on Facebook because we left everything about the beauty content, because from the day I left this channel till 2025, when I started creating or coming back to content creation, I hadn't worn makeup on my face. Maybe one or two, maybe 3 or 4 times I would wear makeup, but not to create or make as a makeup tutorial, right? Just to wear makeup, maybe if I'm stepping out or going out or whatever. But aside that, I hadn't created any makeup tutorial. So coming back to the space, imposter syndrome started coming in, started speaking to me, because I mean, by the time I had come, I was ready to come. I looked at it like, everyone has forgotten about me. Is there any point? What if I just convert this channel to short form content channel? And that was my intention initially. But I told myself, well, you want to go start another channel, what happens to this one and the followers on here? Do you just want to keep it to clips or to shorts? I had already changed the name to clips, but again I said, okay, let's come back. So 2026 we decided to do a comeback, but before the 2026 comeback, I was heartbroken because my Instagram account got disabled, and it was as a result of my Facebook account. Up to date, I still don't understand and don't know how and why that happened. But yeah, when that happened, I was so devastated. I was like, I couldn't believe that had happened, because my digital footprint of 16 years all wiped away from the surface of the internet. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, now here we're back here on this channel, and this time we want to remain on this channel regardless, and we're not going to let anything stop us from creating content, because we are coming back to what we actually love on here, creating beauty tutorials. So yeah, we're back here to continue with the makeup tutorial for oily skin, large pores, textured skin, beginners, everyday makeup, and all of that, you name it, and other content strategy tips as well, because now we're not going to let the views get to us. Again, we're going to beat it and fight strong to scale up, push past the wall, right? So that's what we're gonna do. And I don't want to just come on here to start uploading content. I want to also invite you guys in together with me. So I would love you to drop your makeup recommendations or content recommendations, especially in regards to makeup. If you have issues, which as someone who is oily skin with large pores or textured skin, your makeup concerns, I would love you to share that in the comment section below, so we also have an interaction and build a community on here, and we grow together. So I wanted to make sure that this video sits well with you guys and invite you in before I go ahead to start uploading bunches of content, so it doesn't feel strange, right? Or forcing or putting out content, because part of what I was doing then was just creating content, and I assumed that those are the content you guys want to see. But I want this time to bring you all in and make sure that the content I put out there are something or a content you want to see, not just because I want to create those content or because I enjoyed it. So I'm bringing you in now. So you guys drop your makeup recommendation or your content recommendation that you want us to talk about, and we'll be more than willing or more than happy to create content that is more appealing to you, right? But again, how are you guys doing? Since this is going to be our first talk through video, we had already created some other videos. This is a comeback for us. It's a happy new year, happy new month, and I hope you all are doing amazing. Also, let me know where you're watching from and how you're really doing. I want to know. Share that in the comment section. Let's have an interaction in the comments below. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in subsequent videos, and until next time, have a blessed and beautiful day.